Real Sociedad 2, Barcelona 1. And I think I speak for a lot of Barcelona fans when I say that that was one of the more frustrating games to watch in a very, very long time. It is something about Barcelona going to the Anoeta, I believe is what they call their stadium. It's something about going there where you just don't have a good feeling prior to the game. And when I saw that Rafinha was out, I was telling myself I'll be happy with a draw. I'll be real. And after watching how the game unfolded, the amount of opportunities missed, the fact that we came out of there with nothing just pissed me smooth off. That shit ruined my mood, bro. The amount of opportunities we created that game and we come out of there with nothing. It's like the shit that went down today is the kind of thing that reminds me on why we're still not ready to win the Champions League. I still think, though we only got a 1-point lead in La Liga, I still believe La Liga is in our hands with having to play El Clasico at the new camp. And we just won off 11 in a row. This one game doesn't change anything, because if you look outside of the result and how the game was played, we played like we deserved to have won our 12th game in a row. So performance-wise, I'm not really worried about La Liga. But this game kind of just highlighted, yet again, if we don't have Pedri and or Rafinha in our starting 11, you can guarantee some shit is going to go wrong. And it's so frustrating to watch as a Barcelona fan, as a culé, but it's a reality that we have to deal with. Let's jump into this game, man, because I want to get more into this. As Barcelona, bro, I don't give a fuck about this. I already got this. Thank you. Move the fuck out of my way. I'm frustrated. Just let me be. As you can see with the starting 11, it's a lineup that without Rafinha, I would have personally went with. I'm not gonna lie. You got João Garcia, which is obvious. The back four of Koundé, Pau Barsi, Eric Garcia, and Balde is what you expect. The midfield trio of Fermin, Frankie, Pedri, again, I would expect. And Lamine Yamal outright. Some people probably would have went with Lewandowski, but I think it's pretty clear now Hansi he saves Lewandowski for the bigger matches. And on the left-hand side, you could either go with Rashford or Dani Olmo. And I actually wasn't mad with Dani Olmo starting, because I feel Rashford, and we're going to talk about him a little bit later, but I feel he's better coming off the bench as an impact player. When he starts games, I'm not impressed with him. I'm not going to lie. I'm really not all that impressed with Rashford as a starter. But as an impact player coming off the bench, especially if we're chasing the game and we got to be direct, that's the type of player you want to bring on. But that's a solid 11. Like I said, I would have went with that if I was the manager. So I'm not mad at Hansi for going with this 11. The start of the match, very early on, in the very first minute, Lamine Yamal on the right-hand side lays the ball in perfectly to Pedri, who just got to shoot it left or right side of the goal, but he shoots it straight at Romero. And it's an early save for Romero, who had a fantastic game today, I have to admit. But early opportunity, Barcelona should have won at 1-0, didn't take advantage. Then in the 7th minute, Barcelona ends up scoring a goal, going up 1-0 from Fermin Lopez. Great finish from outside the box, but VAR later ruled that goal out. And when looking at it, it was a foul from Dani Olmo. I can't lie, it was. Take Kubo, he was about to pass the ball, but he got the bottom of his foot kicked. And at the end of the day, if you're being fair, and if that was against Barcelona, I'm screaming that goal should be disallowed, because that was a clear foul. So I'm not mad at VAR. Some people were upset about that decision, but for me, that was a no-brainer. In the 23rd minute, man, Lamine Yamal yet again, who had a Messi-esque type of performance. I'm not saying he looked like Messi as far as how he was moving and everything, but as far as just carrying the team, creating all the opportunities, dribbling past everybody, creating chances upon chances. In the 23rd minute is yet another example where he plays a perfect pass into Dani Olmo. He lays it off to him from the right-hand side, lays it off to him to where Dani Olmo receives it just outside of the 6-yard box. Dani Olmo has to put it anywhere past the keeper. He skies it. At this moment, 20 minutes in, Lamine should have had 2 assists. And I can already tell in that moment, I'm like, we're going to regret missing these opportunities, bro. We're going to regret it. At that moment, if you count the VAR disallowed goal, the Pedri miss, and the Dani Olmo miss, we should have been up 3-0 at this point. But we weren't. Very frustrating to witness. And then in the 27th minute, Lamine Yamal actually ends up scoring. It was a clusterfuck because Koundé had the ball. He's about to play it. He loses it. He gets tackled away, but then Lamine comes back from an offside position. So they say. He comes back from an offside position. Takes one touch, wraps it around, and he was able to score. And I'm celebrating because I think that's a clean goal. They take all day. I'm thinking if he's not offside, if he is offside, then maybe they're reviewing the challenge on Koundé because that may be a penalty. No penalty called on Koundé. And for Lamine Yamal, they said that he was offside. And the image, bro, let me pull this up real quick, bro, because that shit bothers me. That shit bothers me. I quote tweeted it on Twitter, and I have to show y'all if y'all haven't seen it. If y'all haven't seen it, it's easily one of the worst offsides decisions I think I've ever seen in my life. Because, and yeah, I was tweeting, I was ranting throughout the game. What the hell is this? La Liga. Explain to me how this is offsides, bro. Explain to me how this is off. They didn't bring VAR in for this type of shit, bro. They just didn't. If it's clear and obvious, okay, cool. What you telling me is offsides right here? What is it? What is? I can't even zoom in to see. What is it? What the hell is it, bro? I'm not seeing it. One of the studs is offsides. Is that what you're trying to say? Pass the line? Come on, man. VAR was not added to make decisions like this. In my opinion, Barcelona fan or not, fuck that. Just as the fan of the game, you do not want VAR coming in, intervening on calls like this. They ended up calling the offsides. Barcelona should have went up 1-0. That was yet another opportunity we had. 2 of them went into the goal, and VAR wiped off both of them. First one, whatever. This one, utter bullshit, bro. Pissed me smooth off because I do not understand how does VAR get involved in this and say, no, that goal is not good. That is an offside goal. Disallow it. It makes no sense whatsoever, man. And I think VAR, it's ruined the game, bro. When I first started watching this sport, when you seen a goal come in, you didn't have to worry about, do I pause my celebration because they might go back and rule off a goal for 1/4 of a fucking inch of a player being offsides? Like, that's not what VAR is here for, my nigga. Like, I'm being real. That's not what it's here for. It's one of the more frustrating decisions I've seen. Again, yet another moment. We should have been up 4-0 at this point. But no, VAR rules it out. We move. In the 32nd minute, Real Sociedad goes up 1-0 from across on the right-hand side to the back post. I don't know what the hell Koundé was doing. I'm being so serious. He had a poor performance today, a 6-1 match rating, and I think they're being generous if I'm being real. Poor performance from Koundé, and on that defending right there on that goal was poor. The center back instincts of him told him to pick up the number 9, which he did that. But the issue is you are our right back, bro, and you leave the back post wide open for Oyarzabal, I believe is how you say his name, to be able to, and credit to him, that's a good finish. You still gotta get it past Joan Garcia, who's arguably the best goalkeeper in the world, and he shot it near post, but he had to put a lot of pace behind the shot, and he did that. But I think he shouldn't have been able to get that kind of a shot off if Koundé was defending properly, and he wasn't. And after all the opportunities I just listed out in that first half, Barcelona finds themselves down 1-0. I don't know how, but we just did. And then later on in the first half, Barcelona was awarded a penalty but was ruled off because Lamine Yamal was offsides. And looking at the replay, I have to agree with that. I would have to agree with that. So you can argue that VAR took away 3 goal opportunities from Barcelona, but 2 of them, one for sure, one of those that I just broke down, hell no, I would never agree with that. This one, it was offsides. So VAR intervening again, penalty was wiped away, player was offsides, we're still down 1-0. And then in extra time of the first half, this is the 48th minute, Barcelona had a chance to equalize. Romero yet again made another great save from Lamine Yamal, who was on the right hand side. He tried to finesse it back post, and Romero stretching out looking like fucking prime Gigi Buffon, and he makes yet another save. Couldn't believe that we didn't score that opportunity. Barcelona goes into halftime down 1-0. Easily one of the more frustrating first halves I think I've ever seen as a Barcelona fan, but I also know as a Cooler, as a Barcelona fan who watches a lot of games, with Hansi Flick, you never count us out, especially if we down only 1-0. And the way that we played in that first half, I had no reason to believe that we weren't going to score a goal in the second half, because we deserved anywhere between, our floor was 2, our ceiling was 4. In that first half alone, we could have had 4 goals. Floor is 2 easily, but we come out of there with nothing. Starting the second half, Hansi Flick didn't make any changes. Can't say I was mad at that. Didn't really think of anybody that you can bring on right in that moment who would drastically change the game. So he decides to stay with the same starting 11. And in the 47th minute, yet another opportunity wasted from Barcelona. Fermin Lopez plays a low ball, low cross into the box. Dani Olmo, it looks like it was going to get the Ferran Torres. He was just out of his reach, but then it falls to Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo gets on it at the very end, hits off the post, goes out for for a Real Sociedad goal kick. So this is now 5 to 6 opportunities we've had to score, and we still can't find the back of the net. 49th minute, yet again, down the left-hand side, this time from Balde, he passes it into Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo shoots it near post first time, hits off the post again, bro. Again. And I'm just like, what else? How many more opportunities will Dani Olmo waste today? I was very, very disappointed in Dani Olmo's performance, because he was given an opportunity to show something starting on the left-hand side today, and he had 3 clear opportunities to at least get a shot on target. He hits the post, he skies it, and then he hits the post again. You gotta ask yourself, if Rafinha is starting in that moment, would he finish at least one of those? You absolutely right. I believe in all 3 opportunities he would score at least 2. Fuck around and got a hat trick. But that's Rafinha. I can't ask for that from Dani Olmo, but I have to ask at least one of those, bro. You have to finish one of those, but he failed to finish. In the 65th minute, nothing really happened for the next 10 to 15 minutes. In the 65th minute, Lamine Yamal, and this is after Hansi made some subs, Lamine Yamal plays a perfect cross into Lewandowski, who heads the ball on target, but yet again, Romero saves the ball. He saves it up off the bar, and Sociedad clears it, and it's still 1-0 to Sociedad. And then when I seen that, bro, I'm gonna be real, I was already having spooky thoughts going into the game. The first half was crazy, but I still felt confident just because of the amount of opportunities we created. When I seen that save from Lewandowski that hit off the bar, I was telling myself, this is one of those games where we're just gonna lose. We're just gonna flat out lose. But 5 minutes later, another substitute who came in and made an impact, Rashford on the left-hand side. Lamine Yamal finally gets his assist as he crosses the ball from the right-hand side, and it was a perfect pass. Only thing Rashford just had to do was just connect to the end of it. I would have been able to score that. That's how much of a pass, that's how good of a pass Lamine was to Rashford. And he easily finished that with his head. Equalize. I'm celebrating because now I'm thinking game on. All right, All that bullshit that happened prior to, it doesn't matter anymore because it is now 1-1. We've just equalized, game on. And I felt at that moment after the goal, my attitude started to change yet again. Like, okay, yeah, we're going to go ahead and win this now. As I'm tweeting, celebrating the goal, I'm looking up. We scored in the 70th minute. In the 71st minute, they are down Barcelona's right-hand side. It's an overlap, and Koundé couldn't stop the cross from coming in, right? Soler heads the ball. Good save from Joan Garcia, but he couldn't control the ball. It falls back to Soler, who crosses it into the middle of the box. Obviously, there's no goalkeeper there. Players are all out of whack. And who was that? Guedes is, I believe, how you say his name. He gets to the end of the pass from Soler. He volleys it. I think players was on the goal line was expecting a clear shot, but it volleys. He puts it at an angle where nobody can really get it. And right after Barcelona equalized, I'm talking maybe 20 seconds later, Real Sociedad takes the lead yet again to go up 2-1. And when I seen that, my mood immediately plummets yet all over again. And I'm just like, yeah, no, you know what? Fuck all the positivity that I had after that equalizer. This is the type of game where Barcelona was just meant to draw points. You telling me after we probably should have had 6 or 7 goals, we finally get the goal and equalize, and not even 30 seconds later, we go down on the other side, down Koundé's right-hand side. Yet again, another poor display of defending from Koundé. Couldn't stop the cross. At 30 seconds later, you telling me we go back down a goal? I just, like, at that point, bro, I was just so frustrated, man. And then after they took the lead to go up 2-1, it was Sociedad who was all over Barcelona. The crowd is into it. You could tell that the players were playing behind the energy of the stadium. It was kind of reminding me of the Espanyol game. Though Espanyol, if I remember, they didn't get a goal. They didn't get a goal because that's when Joan Garcia was playing out of his mind. But they had a stretch where they were all over us, and their fans was kind of help pushing them. That's the same vibe that I was getting when watching Real Sociedad after they got their second goal. And I'm just thinking, damn, it's about to get ugly. Because in the 76th minute, it took a goal line clearance from Kubarsi to prevent it from us going down 3-1. And at that moment, I'm just like, we just got to hang on. I'm still holding out hope for a draw. And outside of that moment, after the goal line clearance, I would say the best opportunity we had was in the 84th minute. Barcelona missed yet another opportunity. This time, this was Cancelo, another substitute player having an impact, where he's on the left-hand side. He crosses the ball into Koundé. He's the only one who gets on the end of this cross. Rises up, heads the ball, powerful header. Hits off the bar, then hits off the line, and it bounces out. At that point, and this, I don't know, I done gave you 10 different points where I'm like, here, then I'm here, then I'm here, then I'm here, then I'm here, I'm here. That game was just a roller coaster of emotions. And then when I seen Koundé miss that header from I'm literally 5 yards out. Good ball in from Cancelo, who should have got his first assist back with the club. He hits off the bar, hits the line, bro, and I'm just like, there's nothing more we can do. There was a red card from Soler. It was a foul. It was a nasty challenge on Pedri in the 89th minute. And when I seen that, I was, I wanted to get excited, but I'm just like, it's not enough time. They gave us 9 minutes extra time. It was a lot of sideways passing, getting to the edge of the box and just trying to cross it in and hope something would come out of it. We put Cancelo on the right-hand side. We subbed in Gerard Martin. We finally gave Rooney some minutes, but unfortunately, he had to come in under those circumstances. He came in. He was kind of playing in the middle. He had an opportunity where he got a shot, but he skies it. It was a poor opportunity. I can't lie, but it's just one of the more frustrating games, man, as a Barcelona fan I've watched in a very long time, because it was undeserved. As far as, do we deserve to go out of there with 0 points? I don't think so. I think we should at least got a draw. I think our offense did enough to get us something out of that match. But between poor finishing, poor refereeing decisions, and VAR, It just wasn't meant to be. Oh, also the post in the bar as well is the reason why we couldn't get the ball in the net. But I'm a foul that under poor finishing. But you got that, and then it just reminded me, man. There's at times where this feels like a basketball match when I'm watching Barcelona. Is just in the end, and at times we just don't have enough control, and our defense is just not solid enough to have me believe that Barcelona can still make a Champions League run. Like I said earlier in the video, I do believe La Liga is still in our hands. We are only 1-0. We're only 1 point clear of Real Madrid after 20 matches played, and we've been in a better form, but they have won their last 4 in the league, to be fair. And we were on a streak as well, but we lost. So standing wise, it's still wide open. I'm not oblivious to admitting that. I just have confidence that Barcelona will outpace Real Madrid by the time the season ends to where we can win La Liga. But after dominating La Liga, dominating Spain last season, winning trophies in Spain, while I would never take that for granted, I am now looking to see what can we do in Europe. We have, to me, one of the better managers, if not the best manager in the world, in Hansi Flick. And I do not want to waste his tenure here as a Barcelona manager without at least getting to the final, giving him an opportunity to win the Champions League trophy for the first time since 2015. But when you watch performances like today defensively, again, offensively going forward, we can create chances to score against anybody. But it's about, there's lulls in the matches where you have to control the game, and I feel at times we don't do that. And defensively, we're just not good enough. And if you go and look at those fullbacks performances, like I said, Koundé had a howler. I've been consistent with Balde. He's just not good enough going forward. I do like the partnership of Eric Garcia and Kubarsi, but Kubarsi at times, man, he just gives me a heart attack. And we can't rely on John Garcia to be Superman and save us out of every situation. So I don't know where we go from here. Hopefully the situation with Rafinha is not too serious. That's what I'm hoping. But I don't know, man. I don't know what else to say. So I'm gonna get it with y'all on the next one, man. Like I said, that was a very frustrating match, and I just had to get a lot of shit off my chest on this one. This is a pretty long match reaction, but look, man, if you're a Barcelona fan, I'm sure you understand what I meant by getting a lot of this shit off. So I appreciate y'all for making it this far into the video. If y'all have, make sure y'all leave a like, make sure to comment, and subscribe if y'all haven't, man. I'm gonna get it with y'all on the next one. Until then, Two-Tone out. Peace.